Morning, Australia, and good evening, folks. It's 2010 on the 4th day, 2nd month, 2023. And Meyer, you in for a wild ride today? There's going to be some very dangerous cells floating about. Expect tornadic conditions, hail, downbursts, flash flooding, and all the wonderfulness that goes with the geoengineering, with the boom booming and the plumbing and the bzz of it all. And I'm going to go through a couple of the danger zones today, and hopefully we can get the warning out to you folks. So I'm going to run you the suspected path of planned destruction, as according to the weather plan that's going to unfold before your eyes right this moment. Muddaborough. You got the mutt butt. Yeah. Buttermurrow. Butterborough. Butter your butt. Look at this shit here, right along the road. Here, come on, let's catch them all out. Hey, how you doing over there, over there, Muddaborough? That's a dangerous cell. So we'll be looking for that here in about 7 hours from now, when this is all totally inundating, and when these plumes over here finally get their effect. When these predicted abominations, plumes right here, are going to blow up a big storm. And it's being made right now. Right before your eyes. Geoengineering is no surprise. Boom, 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 boom. My goodness. Yeah, you guys are in for it. It's going to be a lightning show. They're going to be fireworks. Boom! Look at this. Right down low. This is the low deck. They're bombing you down low. Pilot can bomb it there. I see some clean air over here. We got the bomb over there. Bomb. Again, look at it. They're filling it out. Filling it in. Boom. They saw some clean air. They went for it. Boom! And another explosion. Back 10 minutes. And then boom! Forward. See it? See the chemtrails around it? From a center point. That's a firework. And that was accurate up to, about 23 minutes ago. That's a pretty recent image that I have here of this shit stain. Which is the Riddler loose? Blast man, boom, plume. Boom! They got it all going on here today. Shit cans. Yeah, gotta go to the can, man. And so they did. They went to town. I'll sit back. Oh, boy, while you were sleeping. They bombed you because you're sleeping. They know you're not awake. They tell you it's for your own good. But the plume is in their wake. That ain't a glitch. It made a cloud down here, look. See the chemtrails? Look at what you guys are going to cop it today. So they're making a big cell here south of Charter Towers, north of the long-reaching radar. Big old stream of God only knows what coming all the way over here, funneling toward the Gladstone. It's not so glad with a chem bomb off the coast there as well. Let's get rid of some of this label in here. Look at the chemtrails off the coast here. Hervey Bay. My Wales. Look at the funnel. What did we learn? Boom, plume, boom. Look at all these chemtrails streaming off into the upper atmosphere, falling out. Some being met on the low. Like this one says, hi, I'll just come on out here. I'll go a different direction of the wind just because I'm a self-propelled balloon. You guys finally seen one of those Project Loon balloon. Everybody's going retarded over the United States because it's a balloon. They all float down here because shit fucking floats. It looked like a gondola. A Project Loon balloon. You remember Project Loon? You got homework to do. Balloons in the United States. Did any of you see the chemtrails above those balloons at all while you was looking up at the sky? If you didn't, you're blind. You care only about what the news says to look at. For all you know, who knows what they could have done. Everybody go outside and look at this. Boom, and mind ray goes in. Hey, everybody, I love the system suddenly. Oh, my God, would you look at this chemtrails I'm just pointing out here, just following it along in the plane, right in the path to where they say you're about to get fucked. So let's roll it a little more and let you see the full extent of what they plan for this area. It is going to be harsh. It's going to be regular. It's going to be the opposite of constipation in the sky. It's going to be a shorty weather beyond moist. Unexpected blasts of pebble dashings. Watch yourself on your motorcycles on the roads there today. I'll tell you that. And as we head in over the next 24 hours, you get it again. Harder, harder. Bomb them again. Bomb them again. Blast them. Blast them. Bzzzt. Boy, they're going to get you fried today. So they have to have a lot of fry-ins going on to do this. It has to. It takes us a couple corridors. And for some reason, these ain't on. Which is surprising me. Where's the day? Okay, we got a corridor set up here to hook stuff into can't bear it anymore. So everybody has to go there and ask for freedom. You got a big circle around this one radar station here. Bzzzt. You ain't hiding the effect of this shit. Beam shot out sideways there, and they tried to hide it, but they didn't succeed. Let's see if they it'll show up. Nothing to see here, folks. Can you tell what your weather's gonna be by this freaking Legos scattered across your screen? No. This is not high definition radar as funding was appropriated for. All I see is a bunch of weather manipulation and hiding of the radars when it is time to look at them. When they're most important, when there's storms, they shut them off. I imagine that one ain't going too well. If they left this on, they're fools. What kind of fools? Look at this radar's blasting away. Absolutely blasting you. That storm wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the radar going on right now. Keeping this high pressure outflow up this entire coast. Nothing's coming in there. You ain't getting no relief. Let's go north. I'll give a click here. Nothing to see here. Let's go over one and out. See what we got going on here. Radar V over here. Now you ain't getting much coming in here. Corridor's set here. So let's go over and out. I said out. Right. I'm just reading this corridor. This is where the storm can come in, and there's a bit of a flow here between these two. They haven't put a straight across. But the block is full south. And Broome has got some excitations. Excitations. Right, we'll turn that kilt off. Nothing to see here. Boy, did you get bombed. Right in this path here. So we go out a little bit further. They're saying this is the line of storms. Right, if I hover up here, you kind of get an idea. So they're coming inland in this square. They haven't finished bombing yet. This one down low, this haze, that'll be storm too. My gosh, that's some sickness mix. Just a constant parading of crap. That's down low, and that's coming over the top of it. Look. See, it just spurted. You had a little ejaculate come out of about that bell end right there. That usually means it's going to piss it down. Yeah, sperm in the cloud. Hey, cloud seed. Spunk. Look at the chemtrail coming out of this one here. They want to be your Spunkenstein skies. Oh my God, look at this sky. Isn't this horrendous? And all you hear from this politicians is a bunch of jabberwocky. Totally squat getting done. But yet they got all this money in the world to bomb. It's most beautiful, pristine beaches. All these dingoes out here being treated like shit. They want the dingoes to go. And it's wrong. As I look at this big square down on the low deck offshore. You guys got some winds out here today? I imagine so. Boom! Look at that one go the wrong way. Wrong way, Charlie. Everything's going this way, but one of them says, hi, I'm just going to go this way. Because it's self-propelled like one of those Biden balloons that went up. You think China ain't get stuff they can see from space? What the hell is going on? They need to send over a freaking balloon? Boy, are you people not thinking. Look at that waveform coming off the coast. I'll get a good look at this. Look, it's a morning glory. Boom! See any explosions preceding it? See any explosions going on here? I do. I see a lot of explosions going on. Look at all those explosions. Look at this explosion over here. A gravity wave, man. That's an unproven theory, and you can't even say that shit around me because I'll go wrong. Even if Einstein's constant in a formula makes something non-factual. Oh! Yeah, light's only been measured in a round trip. They don't know if it's faster one way than the other. Think of that. So all you science quoters, go look at that. How about that waveform coming out? Bzzz, getting fried, radar style. Have it, have it, have it, have it, have it. How we looking down here in the corner? Oh my God, look at the combination of chemistry today over here. Oh boy. Let's have a quick look at this. Look at the plumes. Look, it's a bombs. Those are bombs. Yep. Whether you believe it or not doesn't mean fuck all. It's a bomb. There it is. Look, with the X marking the spot, not naturally occurring, a cloud formation. You know, almost like a chromosome. We have some Jewish lettering going on here. Yep, right into the Q chem bomb there. That must be the one you guys say is healthy. Boy, is this a fucking waveform coming out here. Look at that. It's all done with bombs. As you zoom in, you'll see the bombs nucleating inside the plasma, adding the chemical catalyst needed to condensate the clouds. Yeah, I just went there. Dirty smog, man. Electro smog with fucking dust. Nano dust. Dust from people's flakings off in the wind because their skin's so damn dry and all ashied out, looking all leather because all this aluminum salts and shit in the sky. Get a big shit-stained boot of chemtrails, get ready to kick your ass. Kick your ass. Not naturally occurring cloud formations. These are chem bombs. Look right here, all the curves. See the dots? With the trail. See that one that looks like a sperm with a square head? That wouldn't be a healthy. Or is that a 6, a 6, and a 6? See it right here? 6, 6, 6. Right in your sky. This is a devilish program they're doing to you. This is the antithesis of niceness and kindness and beauty and love. This is Destroyer. This is one of the horsemen of the apocalypse right over the top of you. There's the boot and the stirrup. And whose ass are they getting ready to kick? Yours. Well, the totalitarian goose step has been tried before, but the lessons of that was never learned, never taken on board. That genocides happen unannounced. Chemical attacks are never advertised. And if you have plausible deniability to not get in trouble, hey, you will use it if you're a liar. Every kid knows how to use every excuse in the book and gaslight you. Hey, they're bored with that ability. I'm looking at this chem bomb dissipating. A waveform came across the top. What a shame. What an absolute shame. I have to have a little look over here for Fiji because I'm watching for a move. No, they haven't cut it yet. I'm watching for the EMF to come up here and make a cut. Hasn't happened yet. Hey, this is every bit of Australia's business. These bombs over here will be visiting you. All their dirty work. Those chem bombs are doing a dirty work. Oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's continue. Now, this is going to be a dangerous situation unfolding today, not to be taken lightly. You'll be keeping an eye on your own safety in this one, because I might want to go bitty bye. But if I see any tornadic conditions and I'm up, I'll guarantee you I'll message somebody appropriate in an area. Hey, Charlieville, look what you're getting on Tuesday. They're planning you guys to have a big barrage, so protect your gardens. You don't want to hear about smashed out windows and crafts when you could have had a mattress on top and save that shit. It'll dry that mattress later. You guys can figure out ways to protect your crops. So now I want to go with some of the rain and thunder. Actually, no. I'm going to go right to the radar. I have to see. Is anything fueled up yet? Yeah, Townsville. You've got a line. So let's let this roll. Let me figure out something to wet my whistle with. I don't want to do no dirty work. I'm not going to do their dirty work, and neither should you. You should not consent to programs that harm the whole world. They harm the planet, harm the soils, harm the barks, harm the bees, harm the birds, harm our ability to make good of the things that the birds and the bees told us we should be able to do, like procreate naturally. What a mass extinction event is going on right now. And it's going on at a micro level. Palm Island. Oof. Look at this storm coming ashore here. This one's a nasty. When it releases from this mountain, it's gonna spring up. Boy, I bet it was rumbling through there. Watch out for the flash floods around here. I don't think the lightning's quite indicative enough of what's going to occur. So it's going to be a show. Let's turn some of them off. And we got all these bombs coming ashore from here. And put some place labels on. And now for your real weather. This is Townsville. This is what's coming ashore now. In this direction. Alright? You get that? It's all fueled by bombs. So I'm going to go back 4 hours. And it just came ashore was this bomb exploding. See this thing here? And the shock wave of that will bunch all this together. It could cause a lot of very quick actions inside the storm. 1, 2, 3. So as that cell came ashore, we could see what it did in the last hour. Now we could see that bombs came ashore and fueled into big storms, actually. See this one here with the hook trail coming in? That's nasties. And the bombs continue to go out, continue to fuel. One back in this direction can force it more ashore. So we have to watch these as they come ashore. It's very important. And this stuff over here, what's that? Air. Bowen in this, you're going to spring up fairly soon. As soon as this cloud bumps that one, you're going to start to rain. And it's going to be very sudden. Well, not so sudden to me, because I see it come. And what's out here, you have to look here to find. It's all sliding down coast. But you see the question mark out here with the arc with the other bombs on it? This is going to be a decider as well. And that happened right at sunrise. But there's more to it than this. See it right here? So that's not done. And more bombs have now been deployed between here and here. It's going to fill this whole area up with cloud. So as the day goes on, over the next few hours, your storms are going to wellspring up inland. You see another line is starting here, influenced by this radar. It's an expectation, man. You guys are going to cop it. And here's coming. You got some big things coming too. Yeah, I'm going to get to that part of things as well. Let me check and see if we're rolling. I see Rob. Yep, we've seen. We've been fried. Yes, you have been, Patricia Kelly. You've been getting well fried. All right, that's running then. I'm watching this very closely. See, it's moving in a slightly different direction, but there's a pulse, boom, boom, coming through that whole mass that I'm also noticing coming through here. So there must have been a big heart blast, and it's influencing a vast area with its rhythmic pulsations. Another word, a rhythmic pulsation over the nipple ripple right here. Ooh, somebody got a rise. Yeah, it looks like it's very areoral looking. I'm going to call that the areoral beam. Areorals. Yeah, hey, air. Yeah, you know what your name is now. The ripple. Anyways, hey, Jairu, how you doing? Let's see where the hooks are. There's one here. Yeah, this is going to be very volatile today. I'm very concerned. And that's all I have to show in the last hour there. There's not much popped up anywhere else yet. I use the word yet. But I guarantee you're going to see some action in the north. Yeah, see how this cruising down slowly. This is cruising in as the bombs creep towards each other. The creeping death. The abomination of it all is. Let's go have a look. The creeper. And they called it a creeper. That'll be this crap up here. Alright, let's have a peek. Shall we? Why not? Oh my. There's like slow motion of a shark. This is what the toilet bowl sees. When it's in action. Bomb on, bomb off your sky. Looks like the crapper. Look at that shit just shooting out there. Hey, big bomb. Shoo. That looked like a rocket. Hang on a minute. That looked like a sounding rocket. It came in from the site. Trail comes in. There's an explosion. Right, and more. Boom, boom, boom. With a four cluster. And with a Biden bender. It'll smoke up the room. Yeah, maybe Hunter's out there on a balloon having a smoke because he can't do it in the White House. Because his daddy had made all the illegal drugs legal yet, so he doesn't get in trouble. You know, don't forget about his laptop while you're looking at the sky. You need to look into some other things that matter. Right? There's a balloon going by. You think China, that's the best they could do? A balloon? China, they built the Great Wall. You think a balloon is the best they could do? Low level? Nah. That's a distractor. That's a murder hornet. It's bifidus, man. Look at these fucking chem bombs. Oh my God. It's flabbergasting. It's absolutely stupendously, horrendously, just outrageously disgusting. It's wrong that this is allowed to continue. So yeah, I'm going to go with the, I'm just going to roll what they say after a minute. I'm getting disgusted. Yeah, look at the spinners. Watch the spinners. Ooh, it's coming down. Look. Fear factor 10. It comes in as a curveball. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, it's going to look bad. Yeah, it's going to strip a lot of moisture off. It's one beam away from coming ashore. It is. Do you believe the weather forecast suddenly it takes a right turn? Hi. That's just meant to erode the shoreline. But boy, is it got to have a raging pressure. It's a big winds in the center of this thing. You don't fuck around in this storm. Don't get caught out here. Not this day. That day you will have a storm off your coast, and it is going to look fierce. And well, one pressure move away from it actually living up to the forecast. I said the other day, I'm watching this very fucking closely. That's why I said I'm watching the tropics now, because they're making something. And at the same time, they're bringing one in over here. This is going to be horrendous. Yeah, you got one day, you got one on each shore. Uh-huh. See her? See her right there? She did a curveball. She just fucking with your nerves. They're just tempting you, eroding the shorelines. Keep the water from going out to sea while the water in the land is trying to get out to sea, and you will have a more devastating flood with the same amount of water. Use the tides. They're on your side, say the geoengineers, and this thing is going to smack New Zealand. It is. She's doing a curveball. It won't be all the winds in the world up there, but come Monday the 13th, you guys are going to be sweating bullets looking out to sea. Say, Robert. And I'm already told you in advance you're going to get smacked. The winds are going to be high. Watch your waka. Waka waka all day, because that is a very fierce winds. Very heavy erosion. Very dangerous time for the people of New Zealand when that comes over. All right. Let's go to some of your... back to your rain and thunder rumbles. I showed you the thunderstorm path for today. Now look at the wind part and the lightning. It's going to be a dancer of a show. You will see tornadoes today. Set up your cameras in the right spot. You'll have that photo you always wanted, or you can just wait for someone else to take it and be safe. There's a huge swath of travel that's going to be totally affected by these storms. The whole east-west corridor is going to be affected by these storms along the highway. Be very, very careful out there. Don't lose the trucks. Oh my. It's right along the road too. And then they're going to hit the coast. Then the coast road gets it down south. The days of Sydney gets this straight off. See it right there? You'll have a roaring one across there. You'll have some great surfing. Blah! Across there. Here, Ray, drink some water. Tough times at Ridgemont High. You see it just that corridor. You're catching you. Hi, New South Wales. While everybody's on the road traveling, let's just catch the interior a bit. Let's do the corridor now a little bit. They need a drink anyhow. It's been a while. The gardens will be parched. Yes, she's roaring here, folks. Oh my, look at how much rain is falling every 3 hours here. Oh. Yeah, 7 centimeters. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, nuts now. As you're having your Canberra time, they've soaked you out a bit, cold and wet, thunder and lightning, no sleep, getting your freedom, and you come Sunday, Oh, you're ready to go home. You're gonna mosquito bites, and then you're gonna fucking carpet all along the road, all the way home. They're gonna follow the trucks home, following the trucks home all along the road. So we're gonna be very careful, very vigilant, and holler a few times for me. Go to your freedom rallies while you're still allowed to. And when you're not allowed to, don't say you wish you had gone. Never in front of me. And if you obey when you're not supposed to go and don't go anyhow, oh, never say that to me. Because sometimes you have to do what you're not supposed to do to undo the things that are being done that are not supposed to be being done. That is all. Big love. Peace.